conclusion. Now, if you want to get some sort of summary of what Sabians means, then you should read this article, which is available for you on the wikinoa.org website, which is God-fearers and the Identity of the Sabians, which is reproduced by permission of Alberto Frattini and Carl Prato, which is basically a dissertation research on the identity of the Sabians as God-fearers. It's incredibly long and incredibly detailed with hundreds of footnotes. So I recommend you actually start plodding through that if you want to have more about a really solid academic identity of the Sabians as the God-fearers. Now, who are the God-fearers? The God-fearers are basically it's the term which is given in, it's a translation of a Greek term for Noahides in the 1st century. We talk about Noahides in the 1st century at the time, or even in late Second Temple period times, we're talking about God-fearers. Thebomenoi, Sebomenoi. Sebomenoi, of course, being related to the word Sabian. Not just Sebomenoi, but Theosebes. Sebe means worshippers, and that's the idea you get there. But the Sabian word is quite interesting because it has different meanings in different languages, but always refers to the same people. Here you've got references to the origin of the word and its relationship to different possible roots. A lot of discussion and relationship to the meaning of the word, depending on which language you want to use to decipher it. In Arabic, it means Baptist or baptized or converted, because when you convert, you get baptized. So that's what it basically means. So Sabi means Baptist or baptized or converted, because as a kind of a subsequent meaning as a result of the process of being baptized, usually applying to somebody who has converted. It can also mean proselytized, because when you are proselytized, you are baptized as well. People don't realize that baptism is a major important part of conversion to Judaism. You don't become a Jew when you get circumcised. You get circumcised first, and then you go through baptism, and then you become Jewish. Baptism is what makes you a Jew, not circumcision. Because, of course, women can convert to Judaism too, and they don't get circumcised. They simply get baptized. So baptism is what makes you a Jew. So the conversion process, proselyte, convert, Baptist, it's all got the same basic meaning in the cultural context. So I thought I would go through the history of the Baptists then, from basically the 1st century all the way up to the emergence of modern-day Baptists, and show you the lineage, which has got to be understood correctly. Now, there are other groups, especially African independent churches, which descend from the same Sabians. And we've talked about that on the channel before, but I've never talked about the lineage on this channel. I've never talked about the lineage of how it goes through Europe into before. So I thought it's worthwhile to do that. We're going to be looking at quite a lot of different groups. I'll just have a quick flick through so you can see what sort of pages we're going to be discussing today, and maybe you'll get an idea as you see these pages where we're going to go with this story. It's worthwhile sticking around if you want to know how all of this relates to each other. Then get a cup of tea and sit down, because we're going to go through it. I'm going to try and be quick as possible because I haven't got much